Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Convention Story Time. Here with me today is the one and only Drew. Drew-a-doo-a-doo.
What's up, guys?
Also known as IRL Pharrell on the YouTube and Instagram space.
Be happy.
Cause I'm happy. Right. Is that your song? I think that's the song you wrote.
That is Pharrell Williams.
Worked with a little bit of Daft Punk. Anyway, he's got his own channel now where he does cosplay music videos. You can find a link to that in the description.
For sure.
But this is a convention story time.
Awesome.
So we're obviously here talking about a story. Now, normally I don't have guests on my story time, but I am today.
Special.
Oh, Pharrell special. Today I am. This is the first time. Maybe it won't be a last. I don't know. Let me know if you want to see other guests on here, if you like this kind of thing, and maybe I'll make it happen. That'll mean more story times, because I don't have an infinite amount. So, Drew, what we do here, basically, is we tell stories in a really, laid-back manner. So, not really, kind of like we're sitting around a campfire. Like, it's not scripted or anything like that. We're just, telling the bros, this is what happened. Oh, my gosh.
Campfire?
Yeah, that's how I always describe it. We're sitting around a campfire. Make sure you stay leaned up near the mic. All right, so let's set the scene first. Where did this happen at?
This has happened in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, at MatsuCon 2015. And this was in the Hyatt Hotel, right? That's in the Hyatt, Matsuri?
Yeah.
And we were, I want to say, not the lobby of the hotel. I think that's the
We're like the lower lobby.
lower level of the hotel or whatever.
A convention center type area
Yeah.
where they have the gift shop.
I guess like the common area. And
yeah,
they have,
right outside, right where you walk, right when you're leaving out of the
I'm sure you'll have
food
the video.
court.
Will the video
food
be
court.
showing this?
It might not be showing us that part, but right when you're leaving the food court.
Yeah, so that's that space between the food court and the stairs and the hotel.
So that's where this happened. But let's lead up to it, though, first. We went to the Artist Alley. We found it, and you found something in there that you really liked.
I found something that might change my life. It was a beautiful... I don't know if it's... I think she did it on the computer. You know how artists now, they draw on
Probably. I'm sure she had some sketch out of it.
It was sketched... It was Beast's version of Ganon. And he had, the Triforce on his... I wish I could show you guys.
The Triforce surrounding
But
him.
it's just the most epic Ganon Beast drawing I've ever seen.
Yeah. And you swooped it up.
I swooped it up because I plan on getting it tatted on my arm. And I actually already know what I'm doing.
I thought you were going to do your back.
I'm doing it on my arm. I'm going to get rid of the triangle part, and I'm going to have the artist do something with this and just have the beast up there. They'll know what it is.
You're going to get rid of the Triforce?
The behind it? Because it's already up here. I think it'll be cool, bro. Don't worry. Don't bring me down on my height.
All right.
But anyway, it's still going to be Ganon. But anyway, we got that in Artist Alley after we looked forever for the Artist Alley.
Yeah.
And then we went back to... Here, you lead the story. I'll tell you my part.
Okay. So after we bought that in Artist Alley, we went and we literally walked straight from the Artist Alley. We were going to go put our stuff up in our room to make sure nothing happened to it. Because I always record a lot of cosplay and everything. This was Drew's first time making a music video, so he was kind of following my ropes. We were both recording cosplay, so we were grabbing a lot of cosplayers, and it's hard to record when you're holding stuff.
Yes.
So we wanted to go... I bought some art, too. We wanted to go take out all our stuff and put it back in the room so we could record easier, not have to hold stuff or set it down. But on the way to the room, in this area that we set up earlier, like this kind of lower lobby level, commons area type thing, we saw... I didn't record anybody there. Who did you want to record?
I had seen a Juzo. We saw a lot of Juzos that weekend, but it was a
From
Juzo.
Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, shout out Tokyo Ghoul. It was a Juzo, and she had the scythe and everything. It was awesome. It was good cosplay. And I was just...
Don't cover your mouth, bro.
Sorry. It was good cosplay, and I wanted to record her for the music video, obviously, that I was doing. So I asked her if I record her. And at this time, we hadn't made it up to the room yet, so me and Cody still had our stuff, right?
Yeah, we're on our way. We're halfway there.
Yeah, and I'm just like, well, you don't want to ever pass up cosplay. Because
especially, when we're doing this type of thing, you don't want to pass it up. You might not see it again.
Yeah, I think there was a few that we missed.
Yeah, we were like, we'll grab them in a couple minutes when we see them again, and we never saw them.
So, so we have to take those chances. So, anyway, I put my stuff down. I don't know did you record her?
No, I was just talking to Dakota.
Okay, so
later you said you had thought you gave your stuff to Dakota, but you didn't.
Yeah,
set
and
it on
a
the
mix
ground.
of things. I was, how your mind goes when you lose something. But anyway, I had sat down my poster and my bag, because I had a bag with me too. Anyway, I sat him down.
The poster wasn't in your bag.
It was outside the bag, because I didn't want to wrinkle it up. So anyway, I sat the poster and my bag down by a pillar, I believe. I thought it was by a pillar.
Yeah, it was by a pillar.
And
it's right next to you, right next to all of us.
I couldn't have been more than 2 or 3 feet away from it. Couldn't have been
If
more.
that.
If that.
You were like right by it.
I was
sure.
right
Like
by
you
it.
stayed next to it.
And anyway, I go on recording, so I'm panning up, and this whole thing happened. Couldn't have been more than, I don't know, 5
Not
or 10
even
seconds.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
We record. We typically record in 6 to 8 second chunks, and I'm sure you probably explained what you wanted her to do before you set the stuff down.
Yes.
So it was probably 10 seconds tops.
Yep. So anyway, I record the girl, got an awesome shot. I turn around, like Cody said, he was talking to Dakota, and I'm looking for my poster because I got my bag. And I'm thinking, I don't know why I jumped. My first thought that the Dakota picked it up for me because Dakota's a nice guy. And
Yeah, he
I
does that
just assumed he'll do
sometimes.
that.
Yeah.
I thought he was trying to move it out of my way. So that was my first thing. And he had something in his hand. So I said, oh. So I actually grabbed what he had in his hand. I was like,
Yeah.
where's my poster? And
Dakota
he didn't
was like,
have
what?
it. Yeah. And Dakota, I mean, he didn't seem like he was joking. So I
Yeah,
didn't
sometimes
even-
we'll like mess with each other and be like, well, we don't have your art, man. But he seemed super serious. And we were like, bro, stop playing. Like, what happened?
Yes.
And nobody saw anything. We're looking around everywhere like, where's the art? And we realize it's gone.
It is gone. And
10 seconds, it's gone.
it's pretty sad actually how that happened. But anyway, there was a nearby fan. I'm sorry for the pause.
Yeah,
guys.
there was a nearby
fan.
fan. A carnivore.
Carnivore, Cody calls.
I
it.
think I'm pretty sure
Her name
her
is
name
Faith.
on here is her name on here is Chibi. Her
Okay,
username.
Chibi, Faith. I'm gonna say thank you again for your help. Anyway, she was nearby and she apparently had wanted to talk to us because she saw the ACR crew and she wanted to say hi. And just luckily, she was around when I was recording that Juzo.
Yeah, she was looking at us like probably getting ready to say hi after we finished recording the cosplay.
So apparently I asked her. I don't know who asked her. Did I ask her?
She came up to us and she was like saying hi and stuff. She's kind of nervous, you know. It happens, you know. And then we were still freaking out though about the art, and so you're like, "Did you see anything?" We're like, "Did you see anything?" And she's not saying anything at first, but she's acting like she wants to say something.
Yes.
No, that's not how it happened. She didn't come up and say hi.
Dang,
Oh, there's a train in the background. That's all right, guys. That's happened in story times before. She's not acting like she wanted to say hi. She comes up and she's like,
I see this look on her face where she wants to talk because she's standing there and she's not pacing, but she's moving.
She was
And I'm
probably
just like,
nervous to talk to us, first of all, but then she also wanted to say something because she saw it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And she tells us that she saw this dude in a Majora's Mask cosplay.
Skull Kid.
Come up and just swipe it. He had to have just walked up, knew his target, insight, walked up, grabbed, and just kept walking.
Smooth.
Yeah, and so Drew's like, I'm gonna find it. We asked which way he went, and she said that he went to the food court.
She said she saw
And
him
this
look
is
at
where
the
it's all
food
you.
court.
I don't know what happened from
Oh,
this
dang,
part.
we should have told him about the other part.
We'll get to that. We're
Okay.
gonna backtrack.
Okay.
That's how I do my stories sometimes.
Okay, cool. So anyway, Faith, thank you again. She says that she saw Skull Kid take it. So I say thank you. I immediately, because I don't want to miss the chance because this is like seconds. I'm trying to catch up. Yeah. So she says towards the food court. So I go towards the food court, and at Subway, there's a Skull Kid standing in the line with my poster in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't have been more than actually like 40, 50 feet away from us.
Yeah.
Walking distance. So because I got there like that. Anyway, I walk up to him and he's in the middle of his order and I say, "Can I have my poster back?" I was really upset. He's lucky that I was in con mode because if this was like outside of a con, we would have had a problem. But yeah, so I come up to him and I say, "Can I have my poster back?" And he doesn't argue with me. He says, "Here you go." And then the only thing he says is, "I was going to take it to Lost and Found."
But come on. I mean, here's the thing where you put it together. Like, there's two possibilities here. One, he's telling the truth, which the reason I don't believe that is because I think the second thing is what happened because, like we said, it probably wasn't on the ground more than 10 seconds.
Couldn't have been more than that.
Why would you grab it up
From a
and
group
get
of
out of
people,
there?
yeah.
Anybody else who finds anything at a con that they want to try and get back to somebody, the first thing you do, especially if it's sitting next to a backpack, that's the other thing, it's sitting next to your backpack. Of course somebody owns it. But like, the first thing you do is you look around and you ask people, "Hey, is this yours? Is this yours? Did you drop this?" That's what everybody does. That's what happened. Dakota lost his phone later.
Yeah.
And that's what people were doing. When he went back to that area, people were asking around.
That's what a normal person who was in the good
Yeah.
would do that.
Instead, he just took it and got out of there.
Yeah. And he's a Skull Kid. So obviously he's a Zelda fan.
Exactly. He must have saw it on the ground, been like, "That's dope." Just grabbed it up, did not care at all. And that sucks. It really sucks that we do this, guys, that people in our community do this. Like, I'd like to think that we're better than that. That we're all like, we're just a bunch of nerds who are coming together to have fun. Why are we trying to steal from each other? Like, and bring other people down? It's not cool. But it gets worse. How
Yes,
can
it
it get
does.
worse? It does. First of all, you actually liked his cosplay. You recorded him
Oh,
earlier.
yeah, his cosplay was awesome.
He recorded him earlier on the steps.
Yes.
And I think I got a little bit of footage of him. I might throw him
did?
in.
I have no. I don't know if I might have footage of him.
I'm sure you do. You recorded him.
Is it in my
Unless
video?
you deleted it. You
I
didn't
don't
put it in
know.
your video. You must have been salty with him. But then later, what happened later that night?
Anyway,
Later,
later that night, I don't know where I remember where I saw him. Anyway,
Yeah.
because we walk around, and when you're in a con, you obviously go to the same places. You're basically walking in a big circle.
Especially us, because we're trying to find cosplay. We just
Yes.
walk in a circle to find new cosplay pretty
Yeah.
much the whole time.
That's all you're doing. So me, Dakota, and not Nate, me, Dakota, and Coat.
It was just me and you.
It was just me and
Dakota
you?
was doing something else.
Okay, Dakota was on his own adventure. Anyway, me and Cody are walking around collecting cosplay, having a good time. So we make our way to the game room.
Mm-hmm.
We go in there because there's sometimes you get people in the game room in cosplay, and it's nice to record them in cosplay.
Actually,
playing
I
the
think
game.
what it was is this was during the rave. I think
Was
we
it
were
rave?
taking a break from the rave.
Okay.
I don't remember having my camera. I think
But
I
it
just
was
had
a
my
game
GoPro.
room, right?
Yeah, we
I got
did go
that
to the
part,
game room
okay.
because we were looking for Dakota.
Okay.
Remember he split off and I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I bet
he
he's
left
in
early.
there.
Yes.
And you were like, no, he's probably back in the room.
Yes.
And you were right.
And that's how you know the story is true, because we have to keep reminding each other
Yeah.
what happened.
Oh, no, we don't play on convention story time. This stuff is all
No,
real.
This is legit. But anyway, so you know how every con, if it's a good con and their staff is good, they have a door at every doorway into a panel or game room, the rave, dealer's room. There's supposed to be a staff person sitting right there checking your badges as you come and leave.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Cody go to the game room, and guess who's sitting in a chair with a staff shirt on, checking badges? Skull Kid.
The little thief kid.
And I knew it was his face because I saw him without his mask, if you guys are wondering.
Oh, his
I saw
face
him
is
without
very-
his mask.
yeah.
He has a distinct face. I don't know what... I'm just going to say that. He has a distinct face.
It's super obvious when you see it.
Yes.
Super obvious.
So I'm just like, this dude is staff. And he's stealing stuff.
And honestly, in hindsight, no, actually, we had planned to say something to staff if we'd seen him again.
Yeah, we did.
We had planned to
And
say
that's not
something.
even snitching. That's just the right thing to do.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point where I've told so many of these stories and said, we didn't tell anything to staff, blah, blah, blah. And everybody always says, you should have just stopped this from happening to other people. So we decided we're going to tell staff if we see them and if we see him in the same area. But we never saw them together. And then the only other time we saw him, he was alone as staff.
Mm-hmm.
So who do we tell? I mean, we didn't know what to do. But, I mean, if we would have, like, known that he was staff earlier, maybe we could have told someone really high up and been like, there's a staff guy. He looks like this. He cosplays a Skull Kid. We didn't just want to go and be like, yeah, there's a Skull Kid running around stealing stuff. Because there were a few Skull
Yeah, there were a
Kids.
few good ones.
So we weren't really sure what to do, but that's our whole story. Have you guys ever had any experiences like this where someone just steals your stuff straight up off the ground? And I mean, not only that, this con was like Thief Con.
It was. We heard... Who was it?
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
Another carnivore, she told us that someone stole her backpack. And you guys might even remember her. She was walking around with a sign that said, Senpai will never notice you. Someone stole her backpack with her sign in it and everything. And she eventually got it back. She said one of her friends saw somebody holding it. She eventually got everything back. But they also stole the pin. We give out little buttons and pins at our meetups and stuff. And they stole that too. So I don't know why you want that if you're not even a fan. But if you have my pin out there that you stole somewhere, you should give it back. Send it to me. So I can give that out to someone who actually watches my stuff.
Yeah, we're not bashing staff in any way. Obviously, that was just...
Yeah, I mean, you can volunteer. People just volunteer for staff so that they can get in for free. I mean, I'm sure that's probably what this guy
the
did.
case was, yeah.
We're not... Yeah, the point of this video is not to say that staff was bad. I thought staff was actually
I thought
better
they were
than...
great.
Yeah, before.
There was even a staff guy that we don't like, that we have had problems with in the past that was there, and we didn't have any problems with.
Yeah, he seemed fine, but... so let me know in the comments below if you guys have had anything ever happen to you like this with other congoers, and then ends up there's someone kind of in a little bit of power, so you're not really sure what to do about it. Let me know in the comments below, and thank you guys for listening in on this convention story time. Don't forget to jump over to Drew's channel.
Check it out, guys.
In the description, it's the top link, IRL Pharrell. Jump over there. He does cosplay and music videos as well as nerd culture type videos. Be sure to subscribe. He's got a lot of good stuff planned. I'm working with him very closely on his channel, so I know everything that he's got planned and everything that's coming, and it's right up your guys' alley. You'll
All
love
for
it.
you.
Yeah, you guys will love it. So go over there, check that out. And I think I had something else, but that's okay. Oh, yeah. Let me know in the comments below also any other like YouTubers or anybody that you want to see featured on Convention Storytime. I've been thinking about featuring other YouTubers on there and let them tell a story. Just so that we can get more of these, because things don't happen to us at every con that's worth telling. Like, this is really our only big story from Matsuri Con. Yeah. So, we're saving till Ramen Con now. So let me know anyone that you want to see make a guest appearance. I'm going to see a few YouTubers later this year, and probably a lot of them next year with all the cons I'm going to. So, thank you guys so much for listening, and I will see you in the next video!
Yay, bye guys, stay breezy.